The annual procession of the Black Nazarene, called the Traslacion, begins at around 5:40 a.m. Tuesday as the Manila Archbishop calls for aid for disaster victims in the Philippines. The Traslacion is a nearly 24-hour procession that brings the 17th century statue of the Black Nazarene from Carino Grandstand to its home in Quiapo Church. The procession begins after morning prayers at Quiapo Church past 4 a.m. Up to 8 million devotees join the annual procession of the Black Nazarene, a 17th century dark-skinned image of Jesus Christ, which Filipinos believe to be miraculous. Hours before this, Manila Archbishop Luis Antonio Cardinal Tagle urged devotees to remember victims of typhoons in the Marawi War, as the faithful mark the feast of the Black Nazarene. Follow Rappler.com for continuing updates. Public Attorney's Office Chief Persida Acosta says they will continue conducting forensic examinations on children vaccinated with dengue vaccine Dengvaxia without the participation of experts from the University of the Philippines Philippine General Hospital. The PAO is set to open a new investigation into a child who died in Malolos after getting vaccinated with Dengvaxia. Acosta says the antecedent cause of death of the child in Malolos is severe dengue syndrome. French manufacturer Sanofi Pasteur last November announced Dengvaxia could lead to severe dengue symptoms for children who have not had dengue before but got the vaccine. The health department earlier called on the PAO to include them in the probe, but Acosta says, quote, "The DOH is the problem here, so why would we tap experts linked to the DOH?" She adds the PAO team has enough experts. The DOH earlier tapped UP-PGH to conduct an independent review on the reported deaths. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III says the expert panel would be composed of pediatricians, pathologists, and other specialists with no financial or intellectual ties to Sanofi. The United States government is expected to rule Monday that hundreds of thousands of Salvadorans living in the country as temporary immigrants since 2001 must return to their country. The Trump administration last year decided to stop renewing temporary protection status for 59,000 Haitians and 5,300 Nicaraguans residing in the United States for decades. It is expected to make the same decision for an estimated 200,000 Salvadorans covered under the program. While they could be given more than 1 year to return, the decision would uproot tens of thousands of families with deep roots in the United States, including tens of thousands of children born in the U.S. who are therefore American citizens. Previous governments ruled over TPS status with little debate, but President Donald Trump is pursuing a tougher law and order approach to legal and illegal immigration. The Salvadorans were granted temporary resident status in early 2001 after 2 huge earthquakes rocked El Salvador, making it impractical for American authorities to force them to return home if they were arrested for being in the U.S. illegally.